As a president of Thai London and on behalf of Thai Global, it's a great honor today to have the pride and joy of India, Mr. Sunil Gavaskar. He's better known as Sunny Bhai, so I'll address him as such, as a mark of respect. In the 1980s, Sunny Bhai faced a barrage of fast bowlers, Malcolm Marshall, Michael Holding, Andy Roberts, Courtney Walsh, Wes Hall, Joel Garner. All of them were probably 6 and higher, 6 feet, 6 inches. And when they bowled, obviously the ball came from a height of 8 feet. And here was our little master facing all of them without helmet, 5 feet, 5 inches, if I guessed his height right.
Yes.
So he was the lone warrior carrying the burden of the Indian team. We didn't have a lot of fast bowlers at that time. One of them you will see a video later on from, who's asking questions to Sunny Bhai. His on-field caliber is known to all of us, but many of us don't know his off-the-field humanitarian work that he's done with his H2H Foundation that after retirement he dedicated his time to. Our companies have sponsored over 75 surgeries for little children with congenital birth defect, heart defects.
The Heart to Heart Foundation has been set up over the last few years only, not since I finished playing. I finished playing in the last century. We are in this century. So what the Heart to Heart Foundation has been doing is creating awareness of the congenital heart defects in children in India. Every year, on an average, about 300,000 children are born with congenital heart defects in India. And most of it is due to malnutrition during pregnancy, and therefore, it sort of affects the child in the womb, and therefore, you have this problem. And many cannot afford surgeries. When they go to hospitals, they cannot afford surgeries. Not a lot of them are actually aware as to what is the problem with their child. But what the Heart to Heart Foundation is doing is the Heart to Heart Foundation is looking to create this awareness that there is an urgent need to come forward and help save children's lives. So what the hospital has done is the hospital, once they admit the patient, the parents also have an annexure where they can stay. Nothing is charged, nothing, not a penny is charged. And the surgeries are performed, as I said, completely free of cost. We have now covered 94,117 mothers and babies and their babies as of yesterday. So the Heart to Heart Foundation is helping to save children's lives. To see the expression on the parents' faces when the doctors come out and tell them that the surgery has been successful and the success rate in the 3 hospitals with the surgeries is over 99%. So the success rate also is unbelievable. To see the faces of the parents, the first, when the doctors come, there's always the apprehension. Are they going to give me good news or bad news? That expression of, worry. Then when the doctors tell them that, your child is going to live a normal, healthy life. And once that sinks in, that the child is going to lead a normal, healthy life, then the expression of joy that, that they have on their faces, I promise you, even a double century does not, did not give me, that kind of happiness, just to see that. And that is what motivates all of us in the Heart to Heart Foundation. The medical staff there is unbelievable. They look after the babies as if it's their own baby, their own child, and it's just unbelievable. The whole atmosphere over there is fantastic. It just, if you go there, you'll just be taken in by the whole family-like atmosphere there. My first innings in life was as a player. My second innings in life has been as a media person for TV and writing occasionally. And this is my third innings, and I think this is going to be the most fulfilling of all my innings. Very seldom is a person blessed to have 3 innings in life. I mean, our lives are such that we are always basically get 2 innings. Where we are working, and after working retirement, that's the second innings. I am really blessed to be able to do something like this, and for that I can only thank my Lord, Sri Satya Sai Baba, for giving me this opportunity, because these are his hospitals. And like he said, everything is completely free of cost. And like he said, in these hospitals, there's only dil, there is no bill.
50 years ago, India beat the West Indies and England in a test match and series for the first time. It happened back to back. One series was concluded in the month of April, and it was a summary of that series that brought me into broadcasting. And then later that summer, in the month of August, India completed a victory in England to make it a joyous moment and what I describe as a major turning point in the history of Indian cricket. That year was also when Sunil Gavaskar made his debut in international cricket. In just 4 test matches in the Caribbean, he scored 774 runs with an average of 154.8. You, as a 21-year-old, never having played cricket at that level, how did you manage that kind of a performance?
Sometimes I wonder myself. But I guess the fact that I was vertically challenged, I am still, meant that when I opened the batting, even at the club level, schools level, guys tried to bowl quick at me, had that extra yard or 2 of pace, extra sort of energy, tried to bounce me out. So while you would think that would have been around 130 kilometers per, as we say now, 130, 135 kilometers per hour mark, it at least got you thinking about how to deal with that kind of a delivery. What your attitude should be about the bouncer, for example. That is the one that actually, the bouncer is the one that actually sets the batsman up. A lot of bowlers use the bouncer for the effect that will have on the next delivery, not necessarily for the bouncer to get you out. If the bouncer gets you out, great. But the follow-up delivery, it could be the yorker, it could be the outswing around the off stump, which you go for when your balance is on the back foot, anticipating another bouncer. So that having, at that age itself, decided how to sort of, deal with the short ball was a big help when you actually went into international cricket.
Sunshine, question number 1, how you adjust today's cricket if you have to play? Second, how you manage in your debut series against genuine quick bowlers and getting so many runs when you never faced any fast bowler of that speed? Thank you, Sunshine. Have fun.
As far as how I would have adjusted, I think I would have enjoyed it. I would have enjoyed playing modern day cricket. T20 cricket, I would have absolutely loved it. First and foremost, in T20 cricket, fielding only 20 overs. That's the biggest plus. And then, of course, as a batsman, you have the license, liberty, go bang, bang, bang. If you get a few, great. I mean, If you played a bad shot and got out in Test cricket, and you got told off by the manager, you got told off by the captain. What kind of a shot is this?
Yeah.
But in 20 cricket, nobody is going to say anything.
Doesn't matter.
So caps, I would have adjusted quite nicely.
Thank you, Sunny Bhai, for coming here, gracing the occasion. You've been very kind and generous with your time. On behalf of TIE London and TIE Global, we'd like to thank everybody who's come here.
Thank you.